This here is a 12 by 20 Harbor Freight carport turned into a greenhouse. Pretty simple build. Carport costs about $450 from Harbor Freight. I think they just came out with it. This is one of their sturdier versions. Take you inside and show you. It's fall here in Kansas, so everything is dead. We've had our first freeze. End walls here are 2x4s. Cut on an angle and secured there with plumber strap. Pretty sturdy. Survived 60-mile-an-hour winds pretty well. Granted, I live in town. On the floors here, we have 2x6s. And it's sitting on patio bricks, kind of keep it off the dirt. And on each side, I have about 5 or 6 3-foot-long pieces of rebar with a nut welded on the top to keep it secured. Some people say it doesn't work, but it works well if you think of it. Once that rebar starts to rust in the ground, it will for sure have a good bond. I mean, you're not pulling this thing up. Through 2 doors in on each side. During the summer, I keep the doors and the sides open. The sides roll up pretty easy. They're a pain to get started and get them straight. Secured with an old ratchet strap. These 2x6s here are on the side for stability reasons. It makes the greenhouse a lot more rigid, and it also gives your tarp something to sit on once it's rolled down, as well as these straps. These straps are in front of every single one of the poles to stop, to keep this straight, and also for when the wind comes, this isn't flapping really hard. During this summertime, we do put shade tarp on this. Really easy to do. It's pretty self-explanatory. Cuts the heat down significantly. On the sides here, we ended up using felt tape, and this will protect the tarp on these really sharp corners and curves. Really cheap. Anything sharp, I put the felt on, like this corner piece right here. All this is wire lock. You can get these from a greenhouse supply store. It's all across the side and then on the eaves. I did it this way in order not to have to have a bunch of cuts when I built the greenhouse. This door is falling apart. I need to secure the plastic better. It just has staples in it. Really simple, really easy build. I wish I would have made a video building it, but I was trying to figure out how to make it work. And in total cost, I had about $1,200 into this. And if you look online, for $1,200 for a 12 by 20 greenhouse, you're not gonna touch this one. It's just really sturdy. The beauty about this is if you live somewhere and you're renting, this can be very easily disassembled and taken to the next place you move to, or if you want to turn it back into a carport, it very easily can be without compromising the structure. Like the greenhouse is not permanent. That's why I like it. It's just a very simple build. Basic tools. You don't need anything fancy. If you don't want to lag these down because you don't have a welder, you can very easily get ratchet straps, and they have auger anchors you can put in the ground. That's what these are right here. This actually comes with it, and you can anchor it that way. Another really cool thing about this greenhouse is you can grow a lot of things vertically in here. These were for my pepper plants, tomato plants. This is just hemp rope. Obviously it's fall time. We had a couple freezes, so everything's dead in here. But for the price, you really can't beat it. And it's very easy to assemble by yourself. It's hard to get square. It's not going to be perfect. But for $1,200 and having a 12 by 20 greenhouse that's really sturdy, that you could do pull-ups up there if you wanted to. I was when I was building it. It's not going to break or bend. I know this thing can hold snow. Obviously, we live in western Kansas. We don't get much snow. But for the price, it's a really, really good deal. If you want a list of, I guess, supplies and where I got some of this stuff, just leave a comment in the comments and I can try to help you out. Thanks for watching.